Welcome to this quick 20-minute yoga class. I'm Cara and we're just going to do a nice easy flow together. So let me just see here. Okay, so when you're ready, just come and start on your mat. And we'll start crossed legs in a nice easy position. Just take your time to find a comfortable sitting position. If you don't feel comfortable straight on the ground, you can always grab a cushion and place it beneath your sit bones if you find that a bit more comfortable to have your hips elevated. Now we'll take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. And just coming into your body. Feeling your shoulders start to loosen away from your ears. And then when you're ready, we'll start by circling the shoulders. So inhale, shoulders go forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to go back and down. Good. And a couple more times in your own time and with your own breath. And then the next time the shoulders are down, leave them there. We'll bring the hands behind your hips and bring the feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Then allow your knees to start to move from side to side, just nice and loose. Just going as far as your body allows you to move. Don't force any of the movements today. Good. Next time they go to one side, doesn't matter which side, we're then going to twist around that way. So inhale, lengthen up through the top of your head. Exhale, bring opposite hand to knee to help you twist around. And then slow to release back through center. Bring the knees over to the other side. Exactly the same again. Opposite hand to knee to help you maintain that twist. Good. Slowly back through center, over to the first side. We'll keep one hand down, the other arm reaches up to the sky. And then you can either stay there, that might be plenty enough, and you're just reaching from the hip to the fingertips, or you can lift the hips, press through the shins, maybe even straighten out that back leg if it's available. But you can keep the back knee down if it feels better for you. You're just coming into a gentle back bend. And then lower the hips down, move through center, exactly the same to the other side. So reaching the hand up to the sky, that might be plenty, you might just hold there. Or you're lifting the hips and reaching up and back, maybe even straightening that back leg. And then slow to lower back down, come back through center. And we'll make our way to all fours. So take your time to come forward to all fours. You want to feel your wrists beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. We'll take a few cat-cows with the spine. So as you inhale, your belly's coming down, your shoulders are moving back, you're lifting your chest and your chin. As you exhale, you're pressing the space between the shoulder blades up to the sky, pushing the ground away with the hands. Inhale, belly down, shoulders back, lift the chin. Exhale, curl around, press the space between the shoulder blades to the sky. Inhale, belly down, shoulders back. Exhale to curl around. Good. And then coming back through center, walk the hands about a hand length forward. Toes tuck under, lift the hips, downward facing dog, hips moving up and back. Walk on the spot, lift one heel and then the other, pedaling out the knees. And then finding some stillness. Feeling the body nice and long, hips moving up and back to the sky. Either a little bend in the knees if you know you're tight in the hamstrings, Or if you're feeling any bending in the lower back, then rather bend into the knees and keep the spine nice and long. Slowly walk the hands in towards the feet. When your weight's in your feet, inhale, bring your arms wide and high, reach up to stand. Exhale, hands come together, heart center. Inhale, arms come wide and high. Exhale, swan dive down, hinge your hips and soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, either fingers to the ground or hands to shins. Lengthen through the sides of the body. And then walk the hands forward, come to a straight arm plank. Here we'll go forward on the toes, lower your knees down with your elbows tucked in, lower the chest down. Inhale, peel back, cobra. Exhale, release, tuck your toes, come to downward facing dog, hips moving up and back to the sky. Good, and the knees come down to all fours again. Feel your wrists beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. You're going to extend your left leg back behind you, tucking your toes under and pushing through the heel to just get a little bit of a stretch on the back of the leg. Good. And then on your next inhale, lift that left foot up high. We'll lift the right arm up high. Exhale, elbow to knee beneath the body. Inhale to extend. Exhale to tuck. Inhale to reach and extend. And exhale to tuck in. Good. Release back to all fours and exactly the same the other side. Right leg extends back. Push through the heel. Feel a little stretch on the back of the leg. And then on your next inhale, right leg lifts, left arm lifts. Exhale, knee to elbow beneath the body. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, tuck. Inhale to lift. And exhale to tuck. Good. Release back to all fours. Hands walk forward a little. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Gaze between your thumbs. Bend your knees. Either step forward or take a little hop to the top of your mat. Inhale. Bring the arms wide and high as you come to stand. Exhale. Hands come together. Heart center. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale, swan dive down, hinge your hips, soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, either fingers to the ground or hands to shins. Exhale, step back, plank or float back to chaturanga. Either chaturanga up dog or knees down, chest down, cobra. And then we go back to your downward facing dog. Big toes come together to touch. Inhale, left leg lifts high, reach it up and back. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Help the foot forward if it doesn't quite get there. Feeling your ankle beneath your knee. Lower your back knee, release your back toes. We'll go left hand behind the lower back. Right arm scooping up and back, coming to your lunge. Reaching up and back through those fingertips. Nice big stretch up and coming into as much of a back bend as feels good for your body and that you feel that you can remain strong. You also want to be drawing the ribs in, so the ribs are staying nice and strong, drawing into your body. Good, then bring that right hand down, left arm reaches up to the sky, look up at the thumb. And then we're just going to slowly start to straighten out the front leg. It might not go completely straight, and that's perfectly fine. But you're straightening it as close to straight as it will go. You can always walk the hand back a little if that helps. And then just holding there in that stretch. And then slowly back forward, hands come around your front foot. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg, and we'll swap the legs over. So your right foot stepping forward, your left foot stepping back. Lower the back knee, release your back toes. This time your right hand comes behind the back, left arm Scooping up and back to the sky. And again, as much of a back bend as feels good for you. Reaching all the way up through the fingertips. And then your left hand will come down, right arm up to the sky, look up at the thumb, and then same as the other side, you start to straighten the front leg. Maybe you keep a bend in the knee, maybe some of you will find it towards straight, and holding there, nice big twist. And then slowly back forward. Hands come around your front foot, back toes tuck under, step back down with facing dog. Holding there for a few nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And then coming to sitting, either swing the legs around or cross them beneath your body, whatever you need to do to come back to sitting. And then we'll lower straight down to lying down. So you're lowering your back down, have your heels beneath your knees, palms down to the ground. On your next inhale, you gently squeeze your glutes, lengthen your tailbone, and slowly lift up to your hip bridge. Squeezing to lift the hips as high as they will go. Keep pushing into the ground with the feet and also with the arms. So everything's pushing down into the ground as you lift your hips. Holding there for a couple of deep breaths. And then slow to lower back down. Good. Give both knees a big hug into the chest. Keep the spine nice and long and pause for a moment. And then slow to release the feet down again. And you can either go hip bridge exactly the same as we did it, or if you can go to your full wheel, you'll bring your hands either side of your head, gently squeezing your glutes and lifting up into your full wheel. Obviously coming out of it if you need to, or just going to the hip bridge, same as we did before. If you are in your wheel and you can hold it, then holding for 3, 2, 1, and then slow to release back down. Good. As you come back down onto your back, you're just going to allow the spine to rest to the earth for a few nice deep breaths. And then give your knees a hug into your chest. Give the knees a little circle around. And then coming to happy baby. So drawing the knees apart, heels to the sky. Either take hold of the ankles or you can hold the outside of the feet. And you want the arms to be to the inside of your shins. So if they're on the outside, you can just release your grip, bring your knees to the outside, arms to the inside. And as you hold your happy baby, think about the lower back pressing down to the earth. Maybe you take a gentle rock side to side before holding still, feeling the back of the neck long, and focusing in on your breath. Good. And then when you're ready, releasing the feet. Keep your left knee hugging in, right leg extends straight. And we're just going to go straight over to the right hand side for a lying twist. So knee comes all the way over. And then opening your left arm out. And with the left hand, we're going to take a few big circles. So the left hand comes down towards the foot. And then we close it back over. And then we reach it up to the top of your mat. And then all the way around as you open out. So taking a few big circles around with that top arm. And then the next time it opens out, pausing there for a couple of deep breaths. Before bringing that left arm back over and rolling back onto your back. Swapping the legs over, so hugging the right knee in, rolling over to the left-hand side. Arms come out to the left, and then again, it's this right hand that's going to take a few circles. So it's going down and all the way over, and then up and around, just taking a few nice big circles. Actually, you can go around the other way. You can see which way feels better for you, but for me, if you close over and then go up to open into the twist. So down to close the twist, and then up to open the twist. Good, and same as the other side. The next time the arm comes open, holding that, and you can always adjust how you are to make the twist work for you. Maybe you bring the knee higher, maybe it goes a bit lower, maybe you keep the hand to the shoulder, or even have the knee a little bit lifted if your shoulder is way off the ground. Good, so pausing in that lying twist. And then bringing the arm back over and coming back through center. Good. To finish off, we'll just allow the knees to rock from side to side. So you've got your heels back in towards your sit bones. You're just having the knees rocking side to side. And as they come back through center, we'll keep the knees lifted. Bring your hands to your belly. Vrushabhasana will stay in this position and just take 3 to 5 deep breaths in and out of your belly. Really notice as you breathe in, the hands lift. As you breathe out, the hands lower. You're just working your diaphragm in that nice deep breathing. And then giving your knees a big hug in. Rock a little from side to side. And then coming back and forth and up to sitting. Good, and just finding a nice comfortable cross-leg position. You can bring your hands together, give them a nice rub, create some heat between them. And then bring your hands to your shoulders and your neck and give yourself a nice massage. Just noticing if there are any tight bits and really working into those areas. Good. Maybe even rubbing all the way down your arms, to your forearms and your hands. And all the way down your legs and to your feet and your toes. Good, namaste. Have a lovely, lovely day. And hopefully I'll see some of you online again soon.